Hello, DeSoto, and welcome back to Mayor's Minutes, your quick, clear recap of what's happening at City Hall. I'm Mayor Rick Walker, and today I'm recapping our June 5th City Council meeting, where we tackled infrastructure development and budget planning while continuing to focus on what makes DeSoto home. Let's get into it. We had a full agenda, so here's a quick rundown of the key items. From the consent agenda, one notable item was the expansion of the hours for the Downtown Common Consumption Area, or CCA. The CCA now includes Wednesdays and Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., and on Fridays it starts earlier at 1 p.m. This follows a successful pilot program and reflects strong support from our downtown businesses. Other highlights from the consent agenda are: we approved a special council meeting for June 18th. We moved the regular council meeting to this date to avoid the Juneteenth holiday. We approved fireworks sales permits for 4 vendors: the DeSoto VFW Post on 84th Street, Courtney Rake's Straw at the Jake's Building, Garrett's Worldwide Fireworks at Harp's Parking Lot, and Shay's Fireworks on Lexington Avenue. We also approved the July 4th fireworks display contract with Walden Company, who've been handling our show since 2006. Moving into new business, a special moment for me and one that I think was very meaningful for the entire community was the official renaming of part of 103rd Street to Energy Way. It's not just about changing a name on a street sign, it's about recognizing the new energy investment and the opportunity that Panasonic has brought to DeSoto. When they chose our city for their EV battery facility, they put DeSoto on the map, literally and figuratively, as part of the national conversation about innovation and sustainability. Energy Way symbolizes the clean energy future we're helping to build, the creation of new jobs and careers for our residents, and the kind of public-private collaboration that gets big things done. We're proud to have Panasonic as a partner in DeSoto's future, and I'm proud that we've marked this partnership in a way that will be part of our city's map for generations to come. In other business, we received an annual report from the Northwest Consolidated Fire District, which showed a continued increase in staffing, training, and readiness as our city expands, and Chief Maxton shared progress on the new fire station. On our City Hall renovation project, the council approved several change orders to address some additional issues uncovered during demo. One of those was structural issues related to the storm refuge in the basement. We uncovered some structural damage that needed to be addressed, which is part of why the storm refuge has been closed much longer than anticipated during the project planning. Just one of the things that happens in renovations in old buildings, but we're working through it and going to get City Hall standing tall. Our last regular agenda item was our 2026 budget. The key takeaway was that we're going to focus on a budget that maintains or even reduces residential property taxes when compared with last year, and that's in real dollars, not just a mill levy rate, but the dollars that you actually pay out of your pocket. So as property values rise, we're committed to making sure that DeSoto families aren't paying more unless that's absolutely necessary. Now switching gears, man, we had a fun weekend, a lot going on in DeSoto. We had a fantastic Friday night downtown. The Suburbans put on a great show. We had a great crowd. The weather cooperated. And then on Saturday, we had 2 great events. In the morning, we had a Touch a Truck event down at Miller Park. Well attended. Monica and I went, checked things out, and then we rode our bikes on over to the Kids Fishing Derby at Lexington Lake. We did get a little wet. We got there in time for the awards ceremony, and so did the rain. But I'd like to give a shout out to Carrie Hoschauer and Caw Valley Sportsman. We have been proud as a city to partner with them for a number of years to put this event on. It always brings a lot of kids out, have a great time fishing and having fun at Lexington Lake Park. You could tell a lot of fish were caught, a lot of fun was had, and it's just a great community event. So I'd like to thank you all for being engaged in our community. As always, feel free to reach out if you have questions. Remember that full council materials are always available on the city website, and I think that's it for this week. Thanks for listening. I'll see you around town.